Go, 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 Advent. It's your anniversary. We're going to party because it's your anniversary. Hello, beautiful people. I am Ohavia Phillips, so excited to be joining you in celebrating the Advent Co-working Family's 5th anniversary. The 5th, can you believe it? We are live and direct. First things first is I want to say thank you so much for joining us in the celebration. And even though it may look a little different this year, the vibes are still the same, and we didn't want anything making us miss this milestone, okay? So thank you for joining in. There's going to be trivia. There's going to be a fun little joke segment. I can't wait to get into it with the Screw Up TV gang. It's going to be absolutely amazing, so get your laughs ready, right? And overall, we are just so happy to celebrate the community and all of the amazing things that Advent Co-working is doing here. But also big ups to founder Kevin Jarunas. Listen, your brain is amazing. You are a visionary, and we are so excited to help you celebrate your amazing team and community members. Okay, so listen, like I said earlier, friends, this is literally a celebration of all of the people who work together to make Advent what it is. And so we wanted to highlight a few people. So let's get to the first package. This man's name is Eric Supal. He is doing amazing work in the community, and he is definitely making impact, one petal at a time. Take a look.
Trips for Kids Charlotte, and we are a nonprofit organization that provides youth and community programs surrounding cycling. Advent offers an opportunity for us to have a space where we can network, where we can work with other community members, meet together, and then also exchange ideas. Here we want to support cycling in the city, and also cycling to work as a form of transportation. With that, we do an event here on the Advent porch where we offer free bike repair. So small things, check-ins, adjustments, pumping up tires, flat fixes and such for the Advent community to kind of support, hopefully, and cultivate some of that action coming to and from Advent. A lot of what we do as far as youth and community programs involves going out into the community or having the community work with us in our shop space up in North Davidson. And that has definitely taken a little bit of a hit during COVID. But luckily, we did a lot of studying in the beginning, looking at the CDC, what the county put out, what the city put out, and found ways to be safe and still connect, although in limited capacity, but still connect both with youth and with the community to provide access to bicycles. You know, what I really appreciate about Advent is a lot of what we did with our organization when the pandemic happened, and that is kind of like adjusting and adapting to what's needed, both on the safety side, so that there is still a safe space, a safe area to go to conduct work. And it's a testament to the kind of community that they have built here. I mean, this is a community of like interconnecting and just having ideas, sharing ideas and supporting ideas. And to see that kind of idea of community translating into a co-working space in the city and it thriving is also a blessing. Advent, congratulations on 5 successful years. I'm excited to see what the next 5 years look like, and even 10 years and beyond. Excited to be part of this community. Thank you and congratulations.
All right, beautiful people. So first things first, Eric, amazing work. And if you would like to donate time, talent, or treasure, please be sure to visit tripsforkidscharlotte.org and see how you can help them serve. Okay, so listen, friends, I'm joined with some Advent swag. As you can see, if you want to get your hands on one, maybe you would have an opportunity to do so later. Okay, so definitely stay tuned. Speaking of an opportunity to get your hands on some swag, do y'all know we're having a trivia segment? Well, surprise. We are definitely going to have a trivia segment, the all of what's to know about Advent, and you. Yes, you watching can have the opportunity to win a pretty awesome prize, okay? And that awesome prize is an hour-long consultation with creative dreamer and Advent member Amy Williams. So shout out to Amy pulling up for the community. So if you want to participate in trivia, be a part of that, win an amazing hour-long consultation or something else, be sure to stay tuned and participate, okay, friends? So next up, I am so excited to highlight yet another special community member here an extension of the Advent co-working family, Stefania Arteaga and Becca O'Neill, who have committed to making their life's work to bridge the gap between legal services and advocacy by being Carolina's only pro bono legal nonprofit providing legal support to immigrants detained by ICE. So it is no surprise, friends, they're doing amazing work. And you know what? Why don't we all take a look and see just how amazing of work they're doing? Take a look.
The Carolina Migrant Networks is the Carolina's only pro bono legal nonprofit that provides legal supports to immigrants detained by ICE. We do so by providing pro bono bond representation. So unlike the criminal context, in immigration detention, immigrants are not awarded an attorney, and so therefore they can spend quite a long time in immigration detention. And so we know that there's a need in North Carolina and in South Carolina to represent people who are picked up, and we try to fill in the gap. We were looking for an office space. We were looking for a community that was welcoming. We were looking for a location that was accessible to the people that we work with. So just in general, really feeling very welcomed in the space and the community that Advent is. One of the things that was really great pre the pandemic was the opportunity to meet all the members and just meet people from so many different backgrounds that some way, somehow like are connected to your work. I think in general, like all the staff really do an excellent job of trying to like integrate you into the Advent community. Thank you so much, Advent staff, Kevin, Charlotte, Sam. Thank you everyone for all the tremendous work that you've done to make everybody feel like they're part of a community. Wishing y'all many, many more years of this amazing, incredible family that y'all have built.
Amazing job, friends. Thank you for all the work that you do. Again, you all, we just wanted to highlight some amazing people that help make Advent what it is with their amazing service and also pull up to communities. But listen, if you would like to help them out, please be sure to visit info@carolinamigrantnetwork.org and be a part with your time, your talent, and your treasure. Okay, so listen, we have amazing videos from people who wanted to help us celebrate the 5th anniversary in an absolutely amazing way. I must say, seeing the compilation of videos definitely made my heart smile, and I hope it does the same for you because it is absolutely advantageous. Okay, so we're going to turn it over, take a look at some of these awesome congratulatory messages, and feel the vibes. Take a look, friends.
Happy 5-year anniversary, Advent.
Happy 5-year anniversary, Advent. Happy 5 years, Advent.
Happy 5-year anniversary, Advent.
Happy 5-year anniversary, Advent. Congratulations.
Happy 5-year anniversary, Advent.
Yay.
Happy 5-year anniversary, Advent.
Yes, absolutely, friends. So as you saw, the community definitely comes together, especially for such a special occasion as this. So listen, really quick, friends, it is no surprise. This pandemic has forced a lot of us to pivot, and not only business owners, but also people in their homes, going to school, you name it. The coronavirus, this pandemic has done a lot. But what I love is how we were all able to work together to pivot. And it reminds me of the amazing story of Paper Plane's Deli and Market. I need you all to really gather around the screen and take a look at this amazing story of how Amanda turned the pivot into a very strong, purposeful progress. Take a look.
I got into the restaurant industry on accident. Literally one day, the cook in the kitchen was so high that he couldn't function. So they asked me if I could cook eggs. And that's how my culinary career started. There's something about the balance of logistics and creativity that comes with this industry when you operate in it on a daily basis, and the fact that no one's ever unhappy. Well, most of the time, people are not unhappy when you give them food. It's different. It was like I just found a place that I fit. So I just got a really crazy opportunity to come in very quickly and kind of do this thing I'd always wanted to do. The name was almost kismet, like almost everything sort of just lined up the way it was supposed to for me to achieve this dream of mine that I had. And it felt too good to be true. Like I came up with the mission statement for the business first. It was like simple, convenient, and kind. It was everything we do here is based around that. Every little thing that we try and down to the interactions, the way we try and ask for people's names and when we take orders is based around that kind of concept. And I was literally on Pinterest one day and I was trying to come up with a name for the concept. So we had a very short amount of time to flip from what was here before to what is now paper plane. And I saw a doodle of a paper plane. I was like, that's perfect. Paper plane deli and market, because I was a camp counselor for a while as my first job. And I worked with little kids because I'm 5'1" and you can't put me with teenagers. And so they, I used to make paper planes for them all the time, like 40, 50 paper planes a day. And it was just something I always did. Like I fidget a lot. I still do it. I'll leave paper planes on my friends' cars and stuff still now. And I'll write notes on them and throw them at people. It's just my version of an act of kindness. So even down to the name, it just all sort of happened. Our core demographic was always Advent. They're the biggest foot traffic here, typically Monday through Friday. It was 8 days total. We did a grand open day, and then they announced the shutdown a day later. And then by the 17th, so they announced the shutdown the 15th, I think, the day after our grand opening. And then we were all stay home ordered by the 17th. It took me a couple days to not feel completely defeated and a little bit just overwhelmed. So, I hyper-focused on trying to just be that safe space, make people feel comfortable because still were trickling in. And then I had a distributor tell me that they had toilet paper. And so I bought a case of toilet paper and started making bags to give out to the community and put toilet paper on the shelf. And it was the height of everybody buying out everything. And we just gave it away for free because that was exactly what I wanted to do. And that was who we wanted to be. It was all about trying to build this, ultimately, trying to build a space for the community where they were safe and they felt like they mattered and that they belonged and could walk into. That was how I coped with it, was by taking every bit of fear and anxiety I had and turning it into some sort of other act of kindness. What we had was an opportunity, and what I tried to look at it as was an opportunity to slowly work our kinks out in a world that for the first 2 months of this was far more understanding for the service industry than they normally are. Thank you, everybody. But also to really hone in on who we are. Most of the time, if you come in here, you frequent paper plane, you become more of a friend than a customer, which is what we always wanted. I run Cheers. It's the most wholesome dive bar and breakfast place in Charlotte, I think. Fundamentally, I learned that without a strong vision and without it being something that means more than money, it doesn't necessarily translate. It all had to start with something that meant more than money. I learned that I am a lot more easygoing than I thought that I was. I learned that I sometimes have less patience than I thought that I did. I learned that I am far less organized and that the thing that has really made me strong are the people around me. I'm not going to cry. I'm probably going to cry. This is the thing that I am the most thankful for. So thanks, everybody. Can we make this stop now?
Listen, Amanda, don't you do it. Don't you make me cry tears. But listen, I just want to give a special shout outs to Amanda and Paper Planes for the amazing pivot that they absolutely contributed to this, and much more success to you. Okay, so listen, friends, we're about to take a slight break, but when we get back, we're coming back to the party. Okay, so don't you touch that digital dial and be sure to stay for a while. See you after this break. Bye.
I wear a mask because
I wear a mask because I care about the health and well-being of those around me.
I wear a mask because I might not know that I'm sick.
Yo uso una máscara para mi familia y la comunidad.
I wear a mask because I want to keep others safe.
I wear a mask because I want to protect everybody.
I wear a mask because too many people who look like me are getting sick and dying from COVID-19.
I've grown fond of seeing people smile with their eyes. It's a beautiful experience in these times.
Do it for their futures.
Even if you don't have to, I hope you choose to. I wear a mask because I really want to get a haircut soon.
Hello, beautiful people. We are back. And listen, I am so excited about this segment. Mustafa, I've been waiting all my life, like all my life. Okay, friends, so let me introduce you to Mustafa Green. He's going to teach us how to make this amazing drink. So tune in, write it down, screenshot, whatever you need to do. Listen, come back and watch this because this is going to be amazing.
Amazing.
Let's get it. I'm so excited.
Okay. So, what you need, a little bit of this. This is a rosemary with a cranberry syrup. It's actually an infusion.
Oh,
right. So it's got some rosemary that kind of steeps in there for a really long time.
Yeah.
So it goes in hot.
Yes.
Kind of extract as much of that, the kind of that bouquet and stuff. This too. We got some little bit of bourbon, a little whiskey. This actually translates into any spirit. You don't have to use bourbon, but this is a classic, so like, why not?
Yeah,
you know,
true.
I feel like this is a great way to stay warm, especially when it's cold outside.
Listen, Maker's Mark is the only solution to staying warm.
Listen, if you don't drink it, I don't know actually how you make it through. You know. So a little bit of this goes a long way.
Yes.
All right, and so then we're gonna float it with a little bit of this. And then we're gonna add some cranberry and a little rosemary for garnish.
Nice.
All right, you ready?
I am so excited.
All right, come on, let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay.
So, ready. It's a little jigger.
Oh, okay. Like, I am so excited. Just one? Okay.
Like that, okay. Here, you wanna help?
You know I want to help. I've been waiting all my life to do this.
I want you to feel included.
Okay, let's do it.
Pick the train wheel up.
Is that?
Go ahead, hit that. Yep. Okay, so now, right? Do one of these, right? Just a jiggerful. But if you want to do two, I mean that's on you. You know, you get through the holidays how you need to.
Now, did you ask if I wanted to do two?
I mean, do you want to do two?
Go ahead and just go ahead. Just do.
So we're gonna do two on these. Okay, here we go. I might do three now.
And you just do it with such ease, such finesse.
You know, this. I feel like in another lifetime I was probably a dancer. You know?
The way that
Yeah.
I love it. We'll stop.
Yeah, I'll give you a chance.
Oh yes, it's my okay, guys. It's my go. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Okay, so
Did you have some already?
no, this is like all natural energy. But isn't there a way like you all do it like all like holding it?
I mean, if you're trying to get real fancy with it, I mean, you could do that. Okay. But you know, but again, we're dancing with this, right?
We're dancing. I'm a beginner. Okay. Did y'all see that? I think I'm like.
That's me. You just take one of these, you know. That's two. One is good, two is good. Again, all up to you. All right. So now, a little bit of float.
Classic Topo Chico. That is like my favorite.
Here we go. And look at the color.
It's the color for me. Right? Yeah, look at that. Ah, very festive.
Who put holidays in a cup? Like, I did.
Mustafa is putting holiday in a cup, friends. That's what y'all are saying.
Just trying to share the love. Leading with love.
Leading with love.
I keep taking your joy away. I'm sorry.
No, listen. I'm just happy to be here. I've been waiting my whole life to do this, friends. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Now, I love Topo Chico, so you gotta tell me when to stop. Is that? Can I put my pinky out with it?
You have to. Otherwise, the flavor doesn't go in.
Right.
Yeah, it's part of the magic.
The magic.
Okay. So we got that going. Right now, we're gonna do a little cranberry. We need a garnish, right? So right. So we have a little rosemary right here. All right. So you can take the cranberry. All right. You can just skewer through. If you want, you can dust it. Right. Looks like a little bit of snow. Right.
It's the dust. Okay. Go ahead. Put it together.
So okay. So we're gonna take these. We're gonna soak them a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Do y'all see that? He is rinsing the produce. We love to see it. He's rinsing the produce.
Oh, yeah, safety first. You can't just be out here eating fruit that you just found on the,
Yeah. No, we love it. Doing that on camera.
I take care of my folks, you know what I'm saying? So here, look here. You grab some of these too.
Oh yeah, I get to do it. I get to do it.
Okay, grab some of these.
Okay.
Roll them in.
Now I'm a slight perfectionist, so we gotta add. It has to be even.
Oh, yeah, even coverage. Yeah, even coverage. Like if it's only on one side and it looks like it, it's like the world didn't turn all the way. You need snow. All over around the world. Go ahead. Here you go. Huh.
It's in the wrist, friends.
Look at it.
Boom. Okay. Good. Got it.
I need you to do like 3 of them.
Oh, 3? Heard. Okay. This is so exciting. I don't think y'all understand. I've literally been waiting my whole life to do something like this. And Mustafa is just getting us right. Boom. Okay.
Just skewer it on through. Look at that. Hold on.
It makes it so holiday.
I know. And it smells really fragrant too. It's aromatic, but it's also infuses a lot of flavor. So
I was just about to say this smell is amazing.
Right? Like I think that's what I want. Like that's when I think of in the holidays. I think of rosemary, I think of thyme, like I think of cinnamon, like these are all the things that kind of just like bring that warmth back,
Absolutely. I agree. So I just wanted to ask you, did you get the PS5?
I'm still kicking it with a PS4 Pro. So if anybody wants to give me a PS5, I mean, I'm not going to say no to a gift. It is the holiday season.
Listen, I just had to ask the $1 million question because this Christmas that PS5 just took up a lot of Twitter, and so I figured I asked.
Took a lot of space, But again, I will not say no to a gift. Just want to put that out there. So
nice. This is looking so pretty. Nice. Okay. Bam. Ooh.
If you want to cool down and have a little ice, Yeah, there's room to pivot. There's room for alterations. Like I said, this is not, you don't have to use bourbon. You can use vodka. You can use, you can switch it up. But again, I love the color that the bourbon brings to it. So this is my go-to.
Yes. Retweet, friends. So listen, give it up for Mustafa Green. And listen, if you would like to make this, what are we going to call this, Mustafa?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, I think I got one.
Hit me with it.
A holiday teeny. Had to throw this teeny with the power shoulder.
Oh, we have to put the pinky out when you say it, though.
Teeny. Holiday teeny.
Holiday teeny. Hold on.
Yes.
We got it.
You're right. Okay, wait. All right. Wait. Is this 6 feet?
Yeah.
All right, you.
Yeah.
Okay. Friends, all I'm gonna say is I'm feeling very holiday.
Yes. I'm feeling warm already. I might even take another sip. I'm just gonna say that right now. So don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Absolutely, yes. So, friends, thank you so much for joining us for this awesome holiday teeny segment. Mustafa, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, y'all. Okay, friends. So listen, I'm excited because we're going to get to some trivia, and let me tell you. Now's the time more than ever for y'all to tune into the screen because you can have the opportunity to win an hour-long consultation, okay, with Amy Williams. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. The winners that are participating on Facebook, we'll notify you by email, okay? So please be sure to participate. We definitely have eyes on you, so we'll be able to see, and you'll definitely be recognized, okay? So let's start with the very first question. You ready, friends? First question is, what business operated at Hub 933 before Avid? All right, listen, get your fingers ready. What business operated at Hub 933 before Avid? Are y'all ready to know the answer? I got you. The answer is, yes, Mustafa, C, Kellogg's. Okay, friends, so Kellogg's operated at Hub 933 before Avid Co-working, okay? Let's get into the second question. What degree did founder Kevin Jarunas get in college? I was very surprised by this one, and he's even cooler to me now. So what degree did Kevin get in college, okay? I'll give you all about 2 seconds. And the answer is A, civil engineering. That's right. Listen, we have our very own Tony Stark. That's what we're going to say. He's a Tony Stark, and we love to see it. Okay, and question number 3 is, what did Advent's patio used to be? Okay, so what was Advent's patio? 2 seconds. And the answer is D, a loading dock. Absolutely such an aesthetic as a loading dock, but it's a better aesthetic as Advent's patio. All right. And question number 4, before opening, where did Advent host its signature panel events? Before opening, where did Advent host its signature panel events? 2 seconds on the clock. The answer is B, Cube Noda. Shout out to Cube Noda. All right, friends, and question number 5. What's the name of Advent's quarterly event? I'll give you a hint. Starts with an F. Now go. What's the name of Advent's quarterly event? 2 seconds on the clock. And the answer is C, F up, level up. Hey, level up, level up. I'm sorry. I always want to do that every time I say level up, all right? And the last question. What artist has had artwork at Advent since we've opened? Since from the first day the doors open. What artist has had artwork here in this space? 2 seconds on the clock. All right, and the answer is D, Nico Amortegui. And I hope I said it right. I added the finesse. Tegui, Amortegui. Yes, friends. So listen, if you are a winner, you will be notified by email. So please be sure to vote. Please be sure to. So please be sure to make sure that you get your email in the chat so we can get you your prizes. And I'm gonna do a ballet walk over to the sofa. Thanks so much, Queen. Hey, Kevin! What's up? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you. Really? Civil engineering?
Yes.
Civil engineering for real?
For better, for worse, yes.
I love that. So it's like Tony Stark. Ish? Can you build things from
No, definitely no Iron Man. That's unfortunately. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
Absolutely. So listen, Kevin, you are family to me, and I am so honored to be here celebrating your 5 years. So how do you feel?
Really good and
Yeah.
really humbled. This whole event is really spectacular.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's just get into it, Kevin. So you're the founder here, and watching this just build from the ground up, from the inside out, I wanted to ask, what was your true inspiration in becoming an entrepreneur? So what was that moment where I was like, you know what, let's go for it?
I've always wanted to go to school for art, and my dad said, I don't want you to live in my basement your whole life. Go pursue a different degree or do something different with your life. So I decided to do civil engineering because it seemed interesting. I've never done that well with authority, and I've also always had this really creative spirit. And I had this dream job in Chicago as a civil engineer. I thought it was going to be my vision for the rest of my life. And the folks that were in the corner office for 20 years, I just realized I really don't want that to be me.
Yeah.
And I've never questioned my entire existence until that point. And I realized maybe I should try something on my own.
Yeah.
Fast forward maybe 5 years. It took a little while for me to get there, but the seed was planted at that moment.
Yeah, that is so cool. So you just knew it was a calling.
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something else.
Yeah, I get that literally, and also retweet to the authority part. Like sometimes you have ideas and it's like just want to execute. So I get that. That's a really cool story. Okay, so what was the scariest part about opening a new business? I would love to hear. Like,
I have a very privileged life, but for me, the biggest, scariest component was leaving my cushy corporate job to basically risk everything and have nothing, and just try it.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of, I have a belief, and I full-heartedly believe in what we want to do. I have to make this happen.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that was definitely the scariest day. I think I put in a 4 weeks notice with my boss at the time, and so here we are.
Wow, that's so crazy. And so it's like you just jumped with no parachute. But those are the stories that are inspiring, though.
Well, in all fairness, my wife believed in me the entire time. And without her, this would definitely not have happened. She's been the rock of stability in our relationship from day one. So got to shout out to Lindsay, wherever the camera is.
Shout out to Lindsay. I'm gonna look in all the cameras because that queen deserves that. That's so awesome. So I wanted to ask you too, Kevin, is why co-working versus opening a restaurant versus retail? Why was co-working really that look for you?
So I've always been into art. I had this gallery show in Noda, I guess is like 7-8 years ago at this point. And I was expecting just a real low turnout because they had the kickoff party for this event. But a bunch of my family from all around the country drove and flew in. A bunch of strangers showed up. A bunch of my friends showed up. And that night was like magical, and it changed my life. And I realized it really was just because they gave me an opportunity to be empowered to do my thing.
Yeah.
And it was such a simple concept. It's like, man, I want more of these opportunities for myself.
Yeah.
But how can I give others a similar opportunity?
Yeah.
And I've also always enjoyed being part of something bigger than myself. So I like knowing my neighbors. I like being part of the community in different facets of whatever that may be. So that coupled together made me, somehow co-working came into my world, and I thought it was just really interesting to see how far we could push a space that's focused around community and collaboration and empowerment.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been trying to give members opportunities to grow from day one.
I love that. And that's one of my favorite things that you all stand on here is like giving the community an opportunity, a space to work, to be. It is so beautiful. And I wanted to ask, so what's one lesson that you've learned in these 5 years? I mean, 5 years is a long time, Kevin. And I know it's like a lot of lessons, but what is one lesson you've learned?
I think the biggest one is that success does not equate to being happy. If you want to be happy, figure yourself out by yourself without external influences. And anything that's external, that's adding happiness into your world, is like icing on the cake.
Yes, come on. That's like a tweet. And
it's not original. I mean, that all that is not exactly original. It's just regurgitated in a different way that's specific for me.
It's in the Advent way, and I like it. So if I tweet it later, okay, just pretend.
take it. Yeah, please. Yes.
Nice. And so let's wrap this up with a bow. Is there any advice that you would have for anyone considering entrepreneurship? So someone who's going to watch this and say, you know what? I love how he was honest. I love how he took that leap, even with like a support system, and was able to make it happen. What's some advice that you would give someone who wants to take that leap?
If you have any doubts and you truly don't believe in it 100%, don't do it. You have to be in 110% because it'll take everything from you. And if you're not there and your partner's not in support of you, it's going to be really hard to get through those really difficult times. And this last year was a perfect example of that.
Yeah. But you know what? You pivoted.
We made it happen, man, and our team is awesome. I mean, I'll thank them for sure in the toast, but then they're amazing.
Nice. I love it. Well, shout out to the admin team. Shout out to you, Kevin. Thank you so much. So fun fact is Kevin became family. Shout out to Kevin, Charlotte, Sam. They're all family of mine. So it's so cool to really be doing this and joining you. So yeah.
Thank you. You're awesome too.
Thank you. And we're going to do a toast later. So stick around.
I'm ready.
Nice. Okay, friends. So now that we had an opportunity to hear from the awesome Kevin, I am so excited, and they're over there, and I'm just so hyped. Okay, friends. So listen, we have some co-working inspired improv comedy. Okay, and I am so excited to introduce these cool but crazy cats from Screw Up TV. So let's tune in, cause I'm excited. What y'all got going on over there? Hey.
schemes that we just kind of made up on the spot. We made them on the spot, no script or anything, so it's all coming from out of the air. But this is where you guys help. This is where you guys help. No, so what we're going to ask you guys to do, everybody watching, we are going to ask for a few suggestions from you guys. Hello there. A few suggestions. These suggestions are going to be different locations and relationships. So if you have any location ideas or any relationships, doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's the moon, if it's the supermarket, if the relationship is the brother or sister, or your cafeteria lady. The crazier the better.
Put us to work.
Put us to work. But as you guys put those down, we're going to play our very first game. It's a game of World's Worst. All right? Well, the way World's Worst works, maybe some of you guys have seen it, on Whose Line Is It Anyway? One of our improvers comes out. We say we're the world's worst occupation, and based on however that improver feels is the worst version of that occupation, is what they'll give you. Improv games are a little easier done than explained, but you'll see.
Let's give them a little example.
We'll start off with the world's worst teacher. All right, classes, I've looked at all of your homework and all of your tests, and since I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to send it back home to your parents to go ahead and correct that for you guys. Thank you guys very much.
All right, class, open your books up to page who gives a shit, right?
Good job, Mary. Good job, Catherine. Jacob, you're going to fail in life. All right, Timmy, that was really good. Oh my God, Michael, that was great.
World's worst babysitter.
Okay, hey, I know you want to know where your kid is. So do I. No, I don't know where they're at.
Oh, Miss Smith, I lost little McKinley today. But I do have Will. Here you go.
Come on, kid, you call those clean? Get to work. That was terrible.
All right, hey, Johnny, where is your daddy's liquor cabinet? Oh, thank you very much. Here you go. Come on, let's drink.
Your daddy's never gonna come back, baby. You can keep crying and crying and crying. He's never gonna come home.
World's worst admin employee or company.
Check my temperature.
Wear a mask.
World's worst doctor.
All right, so not a dirty scalpel will do. Just give me that. I mean, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Yeah, stop, bow. Oh, topsy. Oh, that's how you do it in 3 simple swipes. Follow me on Instagram.
Tic-tac-toe. Thank you. We'll get your results.
So it looks like he'll have about 2 weeks. No, maybe he has 2 days. No, I think he'll die in like 2 hours.
About 2 hours. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. It's terminal.
World's worst mechanic.
All right. I'm looking at here at your engine. I'm looking at your motor. Yeah, just let that dry up and hopefully it holds.
So let me get this straight, brother. After you dropped your car off, you wanted your car back, returned to you? I don't understand. I think we're going to just hold on to the vehicle here. That's ours now. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I know that you said you wanted your oil change, but it's gonna look like you're gonna also need some new tires and you're gonna need some new windshield wipers. Actually, you know what? You're gonna need a whole new car. I got some cars for sale. You come right over this way.
And scene. Bravo. All right. Thank you guys very much. Now, hopefully none of you guys have ever encountered those people in those occupations. Otherwise, run very fast. All right. Next up, we got some suggestions in. We're going to take some of your suggestions in. What we're going to do next is a little bit of a montage, a little bit of a long form, where we throw in a few short games in there like last line, new choice, you'll see it all pop up. But looking at our suggestions, we have Advent Library, Advent Phone Booth, Queen City Nerve Office.
I think I like that.
Yeah, these are locations. These are locations. So I think we want to go with Queen City Nerve Office.
I like that. I like
Queen
that.
City, all right. Queen City Nerve Office. And then, Travis, did you get the story? Did you get the story?
Of course I got the story.
There's a baby on the corner of Kings, and he is selling the biggest balloons you've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get my camera, I gotta get my pencils, I gotta get my watch, I gotta get everything, get down here, get this baby on pictures.
This guy, so many people. Have you ever seen a baby sell balloons? Have you ever seen a baby sell anything?
In my dreams.
And you dream about baby selling stuff?
Listen, let's not get into my dreams. Let's kind of focus on how we're gonna get this baby.
Okay.
In our office. What if you brought the baby to the
I
office?
call the whole squad to get down on Kings and get that story.
I'm on it.
All right, okay.
Where are my keys at? Forget it, I'll just run.
Just run. All right. Good luck, Sal. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
Touchdown!
Oh, yeah. Is that a good thing? Touchdowns are good?
Yeah, if we like the Panthers, and they rarely score them, we like when they score those.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
touchdown!
Yay!
Does it matter that we're still down by 40 points?
No.
We just
Given
take-
their history,
Okay,
you just
okay.
gotta go with it.
Okay, all right. Touchdown!
Oh,
We
no,
got
oh,
field goal! Strike!
That's a different sport,
What?
Dave. That's a different sport.
It's a different sport?
Different sport completely. That's baseball.
Oh, baseball? I thought baseball was with the kicks. I thought the baseball was with the rackets.
I got you.
Oh.
What'd you say, the baseball with the kicks? Okay. I thought you said the baseball was with the kicks. They're not.
The baseball is
baseball's not
with
with
the
my
kicks.
shoes. My shoes are right here.
I know,
The baseball over here,
but
they're
I
not
lost
with the kicks.
I lost the baseball, Thomas.
All I'm saying is just stop messing with my baseballs,
I
okay?
didn't mean to mess with your baseball. I was looking for a different ball.
My whole baseball collection is all freaked.
Your choice.
Now my whole baseball collection is all just dirty.
Your choice.
Now my whole baseball collection is just missing.
No one told you to have a baseball. It's that.
Yeah, well, I wanted to have a did that, and that's my business.
Okay, well, if it's your business, then it's your problem.
You know,
last line. You know what? If it's your business, then it's your problem.
Actually, Lamar, I think it's your problem.
Exactly. So why don't you take that shit to Maury?
Well,
Wow.
Well, what?
I
You guys
stand.
have as much of fun when I'm not around, huh?
It was nothing fun about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. I thought you said it was fun. I thought you said you liked it like that.
Yeah, I thought you guys said you were doing work in the admin office.
Nobody
I know you
asked
was working
you.
all of that.
No. We were getting a story. You
Getting a story.
ruined my life.
You ruined my life. I'm the one stuck with it.
Let's sing about it. Listen, man, I'm sorry about your. I'm sorry about the whole accident.
It's okay.
No. Let me truly apologize. You know, I was drunk.
I know. That's.
I was swinging that bat all over.
I know.
And boom, I took your sister's ankle out. So
It's okay, Tina. It's okay. He's gonna pay for it.
I'm gonna pay for it. All right,
He's gonna
just
pay
keep
for it.
laying down.
She was a dancer.
She was.
She was the greatest dancer that anybody has ever seen.
That's what I said. Look at
You
that.
are a beautiful dancer, Tina. And Mom loves you, and I love you, and oh my God.
Hey, look, listen, man, I gotta get out of here because I don't really want to stare at her anymore. You do stuff.
No. Fine. Well, you are gonna pay for this. You ruined this thing.
Okay.
You get out.
Okay.
You get out.
Okay.
You get out.
Okay.
Tina, you're
Yeah.
beautiful.
New choice.
Tina, you are a lily.
Oh, I love lilies. They're so beautiful.
New choice.
I hate lilies. You know I'm allergic.
New choice.
I want to stuff a lily in my mouth and eat it for breakfast.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're just gonna kick you back in the room now.
Okay, it's so fast. Why you do it so fast?
All right, okay.
Hold up. Put your hands up higher than that. Now, wave those mamma jammas around like you just don't care. Exactly. You want to be in party, boot camp, you want to do it right, well, you're going to learn right today. Stop, freeze, drop down, get your eagle on, and come back up. Yeah, you want to learn how to party with big dogs, huh? Stop. What the easy was that? Now, how you make a proper request? How you make a proper request?
Raise your hand.
That's right.
Can I make a proper request?
A what? That was my little John. I was tricking you.
You got me.
Now, if you want to be up in the club and you want to have a good time in the club, there are a few things you need to remember. One, we practice at the Advent phone booth. You got it? So I need you to pretend like the club is packed. I'm in there with you. Okay?
This is really
now
important.
dance. Boy, dance. Yeah.
Let me in!
Where am I using the phone?
I need to use the bathroom.
Good.
It's not the bathroom.
Tell her.
The bathroom is right next to the vending machine.
Tell her you'll buy her a drink.
What? Just do it.
With my 360 pay? Yeah.
I'll buy you a drink.
Okay.
Okay.
He has 360 pay.
Oh,
Yeah, if you don't pay, if you got a camera, it'll see.
okay.
I'm gonna get out of here now.
Okay,
You're making
sure.
me
Yeah, get out of here if you really don't want to be successful.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't know you'd be here.
you know, I guess I just let anybody up in here, huh?
Yeah. I didn't think you would say that.
No. Well, I mean,
That's
it's
kind of
an open audition, you know. It's an
Yeah.
audition for the Carolina Panthers, so I mean, anybody.
I guess anybody can be a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you doing your pirouettes earlier.
Oh, yeah.
You point your toes so well.
Thank
you. know.
Well, I mean, it's just.
All right, guys. I want everybody to know because I'm tired of dealing with the mess I'm dealing with there. I want people with sass. I want people with anger. I want people with spot people.
Sass, anger, and what? Sass, anger. Okay, I got that.
Sass,
1,
anger,
2.
and what was the other?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Maybe try the left hand and go higher.
Let's do the routine that they taught us earlier, but let's do it at the same
Get out of my office. Okay. When I asked you to be a cat, I want you to be a cat. That person did not look like they never even seen a cat.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys better have it right when it's your turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do the cat routine. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
In 3,
2,
2,
meow.
meow.
You just tear stuff up for fun. Just rip this.
Yes, oh my God, yes, you guys, this is it. This is it, oh my gosh. Oh my God, you guys got the part. Everybody else, get out of here. And scene. All right. Thank you guys very much.
No, stop clapping. Seriously, guys, calm down. Calm down. I know that you're going crazy at home right now.
Grandma, you can keep clapping if you want to.
Thank you, Grandma.
We are Screwed TV, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Advent. Congratulations on 5 years of awesomeness.
Thanks for having us. We'll hopefully see you next year or something. If you're around Advent, come knock on our door and say what's up. If you need to laugh or something like that, we can do big red hands on it.
There we go.
And you probably hear us laughing a lot up in here all the time. Kind of loud. See, Charles like, yeah. Everybody was like, yeah.
That's you guys. That's us. Right. Thank you, guys. We don't know when the fade happens, but
right.
You got the
Happy holidays and all that other good stuff.
Shout out to the TV gang.
Y'all, I literally was over here. I don't know if y'all heard me. Kevin, did you hear me? I lost it and I had to get it back together before we got back on camera. It's fine. It's so cool. But shout out to them. They do amazing things. So this is actually our favorite part. We're going to do a toast, Kevin. So I need your help. If you would like to toast to anything, or if anybody from the Advent crew would like to come up and say a few words, I'll let you guide it. But it's your day, so let's do it.
I guess I'm looking that way.
Yes.
All right. This last year has been a hell of a year. We've been through a lot together, and we are here, and we're still alive, and we've made it, and we're going to keep going forward. And I got to do a big shout out to my team. Sam and Charlotte, y'all are absolutely amazing. I mean, I mean, 2020 has thrown everything at you guys, including floods. I don't think we've had a fire yet. It'll come, I'm sure. I mean, everything. You've seen everything, and you handle it with grace, patience, and compassion. Your empathy, honestly, amazes me every day. I'm learning a lot from you guys. So seriously, thank you. And I got to thank all of our vendors and all of our partners as well, who are just making the space amazing and sexy all the time. The cleaning crew, shout out Tina and Jay. I mean, I won't go into, I'm sorry, I'm going to miss someone. I'm going to feel terrible, but thank you guys. And then last, but definitely not least, thank you to all of our members. Our community is real. It's genuine. It's authentic. And it doesn't happen overnight. I mean, you guys make it what it is. I mean, we try to help as much as we can, but without you, what the hell would we be? So thank you for being you. And most importantly, thank you for sticking with us this year. I mean, you've been every bump, every rock. We're in it together, and it's been crazy. So I'm really excited for what's to come. We got a lot of exciting news. We're growing. We're figuring out what works in this new world of 2020 and 2021 and for years to come. So I want to do a big toast to everyone out there watching, all of our members, all of our community, all of our partners, all of our friends. Thank you for supporting, and thank you for being you. Cheers.
Cheers. Woo, woo, woo. Hey! That's so awesome. Yep. I was about to say.
These are good.
It's second, the third, fourth, fifth time around. It's great. It's really it's really great. Well, listen, shout out to you, Kevin, and this amazing work that you all are doing here. So happy to be a part of your special night. And shout out to you, the absolutely amazing viewers. Thank you all so much for tuning in with this awesome evening and taking your time to help us celebrate some amazing people. So you already know I'm from Brooklyn. We got to do shout outs. Okay, so I would like to shout out Amanda Cranford and the good people at Paper Plane Deli and Market. Also shout out to Eric from Trips for Kids. Shout out to Stefania from Carolina Migrant Network. And special thanks to Sam. Hey, Sam and Charlotte. Woo woo. That is the Advent family who keep Advent running safely each and every day. And I can attest to that. They go above and beyond 110% always. And once again, let's run it back. Shout out to the Screw Up TV group. They absolutely killed that. I was over here crying, almost cried my lashes off, but it's fine. And also to the Queen City Podcast Network and Balto Creative Media for making all of this happen. And, you know, I just have to, I'll be remiss. Real big shout out to the media team. I mean, literally, they helped bring this vision to life. And I just enjoyed myself so much. And so listen, friends, here we are in the middle of a pandemic. But there's one thing that Kevin said that really inspired me. And then we're all going to go home, I promise. Remember to always keep your pivot strong, right? And don't be discouraged by what you see. At the end of the day, you have a gift. Whether it is you want to become an entrepreneur, or whether you just want to fulfill that dream that you've always wanted, or whether you do want to take that leap, whatever it is in your life, you are absolutely prepared to not only pivot, but be successful. So believe in yourself, manifest everything that you want, take it a day at a time, and listen, don't give up, because you definitely got it in you. I am Ohavia Phillips. This was awesome. And yeah, we're going to go pay the bill. Y'all are awesome. See you guys.